I'm going to name as multimedia. So in this video, what we are going to create, we are going to know, we are not going to create, we are going to know the basic things of how can you can say a roadmap of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, of web development, which language you have to learn first. So I will tell you the roadmap. The roadmap is first we learn first there is the hardware, and then there is present language, and then assembly language. Simply these three languages are a hardware work that concern in the PC. And assembly language are languages that like on to a PC. You can say that 0 1 that's only two numbers, that is 0 1, and that only on with zero on. And I have to tell you that that this is an assembly language, so we are going to do software. So many people ask me, about assembly language. I know, but I didn't do because I am my category is software engineering, and that is hardware engineering. So the software, after that assembly language, there is the programming language and the coding languages. So what are programming and coding different? So I will tell you that the coding is different from programming. How in coding we learn only 5 languages, that is 2 languages of backend and 3 languages on the front end. So these are framework, you can say. So that HTML is used to make a structure of a thing, and CSS for the beauty. And I have to tell you that HTML and CSS are not a language. If I will write HTML is a programming language. So that's not saying that is not a programming language. If the CSS is a programming language, that's are not saying not CSS does not. So I will tell you that these are the simple basic languages. So JavaScript is an programming language. How? If you are using anything, so they will be related to JavaScript. If you are doing Python, so they will be JavaScript. As you can see, print, you can say that print is like there is a relationship. You can say that print have a relationship like console.log and print that have the same work. And this code and the Python and JavaScript have the same work. What? The operators, operands, like in React there is many upgrade, EX69, these are things. But in the Python there is not. That is related to the JavaScript. So what I am going to tell you the next is that what are the programming languages are the, like you can say, backend. So first I am going to tell you which are the 2 languages that are backend languages. So the backend languages are simply, you can say, the backend languages is MongoDB and Node.js, because Node.js is equal to the which work that is coming on a server. So Node.js used to connect the server of anything. That you can see there is a localhost. So localhost, that is a server that is connected to localhost. That's work to Node.js. If I inspect this page and I see I hadn't write so much scripting, but like if I come here, open it, that's many things, many divs, you can say, but in reality I hadn't made so many divs. You can say I hadn't do enough JavaScript. So why that? Because that's related to the console is related to what? That is related to the Node.js. So now the next will be MongoDB. MongoDB is a databases. So if I open my file and left click here and to the inspect, so if you come in the applications and to the local local story. So local story is related to the MongoDB, while HTTPS has the nodes. You can say key and the value. You can say there is ID and content. We do that work in the nodes MongoDB. So this was the difference between coding and what is programming language. Programming languages are that only work on the console, that not work on the web view. So you can say these are the languages that work on the web view. As you can see, I am doing HTML, CSS, JavaScript projects, but these are where on the local host. But the programming language has a web view that are on the console. If you had used Replit, so you know that there is console, not the web view. So the output you can say. So what we after next what is that is you can say which language you have to learn first, the coding or programming, which is better to learn first. I will prefer you learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript for the basic structure, because that is a web development. So if you are related to IT, so you know that the web development is many core, that is many demand of web development here, and the not so programming languages are not so much demand, but that is if I like here the best programming language, so that will prefer Python, PHP, Python. You can say popular languages these are. Should I learn Java or Python? So that will be Python. So why? Because Python is a famous language. So you can say I will prefer you that you learn first JavaScript, HTML, CSS for the basic one. So that will be good to learn, because you are going to do step by step. The first is a step to make the basic. So if you learn the JavaScript hurriedly, like you are now expert in JavaScript, so you are going to learn the programming language in minutes, because the JavaScript is related, like have an connections of it. So what is the language first we are going to learn? That's it for the programming language, that is JavaScript. So simply that is all the software engineering. So that was my roadmap video. If you like my video, don't forget to press the bell icon button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will meet you in the next video with my new content. So thanks for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.